Axis Radio, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Axis Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the greatest dawn internet radio show on the planet to start your midweek off in the best way. That's right, the podcast that gets your ass moving, ladies and gentlemen. Your brain is storming. So let's get it rolling. Only on the
ENT
Talk Show, our Access Radio going live worldwide. Somebody gave me a thumbs down on that. That means I gotta go clear my throat. Just like the song. Let me remix that. The Extremity ENT Talk Show. Our Access Radio going live worldwide. We on 365. That's right. Thank you for the mic check. You already know that's not the way we start the show. We go live on Fire Stick, Roku, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. That's right. Anything that has the capability of being seen on any cell phone or television, just put in our Access Radio, and we are live worldwide. That's right. DAVON Franklin.
Jose Rivera.
Only on a worldwide podcast such as this one do you get the realest and most current. So I'm just going to give everybody the latest news within the last 25 minutes, and then we're going to go right into DAVON's picks of the week. Show and do some stuff for on some events that DAVON and I had a great weekend. We had a very, very eventful weekend. You know what I'm saying? And we got to see some things and be a part of some special heartfelt moments. But pitch it over right now. Give an alley-oop to DAVON. What's good, brother?
Maintaining, man. You know what I'm saying? Just, moving and grooving, man, and, enjoying life and yourself.
Been all right, man. After the weekend that we had on Friday, spent some time with some good people. Saw some performances that were very eye-lifting.
Right? Yes.
On Sunday, we hosted co-emceed the breast cancer awareness walk over at Plaza. Happens every year. 50 people strong. We actually, we rocked that place. We had great time so much. We got pictures and all that to talk about that later in the show, but let's go right. About to be 6:15, and we want to get the show moving.
That's good.
All right. So about a month ago, there was a charter bus that crashed with it was about 3 buses, right? One of them crashed, wheel came off of a coach bus, and it happened actually up here in Orange County on the way to going to Pennsylvania. The Survivors Road to Recovery, it's being called. It's been 1 month since the accident on I-84 when a coach bus that flew off tires mysteriously.
Right.
Once had a reconstructive spinal surgery, and she's actually doing quite well. Her name is Ariana Katrina. She's a 15-year-old that was airlifted to Westchester Medical from all the way up here. Students came to the hospital by here about 12 miles from here, 12 minutes from here, excuse me. And the rest got taken, airlifted to Rockland or Westchester Medical. She had a reconstructive surgery on her spine, which was very successful, but she was speaking about the trauma. And then she credited the first responders because her body was half out the bus and half in the bus as it was tilted on its side.
Right. Right.
Remember a teacher? I don't know. Remember that show? That show that I announced that where it
Yeah.
was a thing that happened, and I credited the staff from Garner Health Medical Center for the response and
Right.
for the that was given. So it's been a month since then, and a success story like that, as she credited that the band leader, she says that was her angel
Mm.
that survived that. So that was just an update on that. Then we go into how in a school in New Jersey is canceling Halloween dress up.
Okay.
Knew this was gonna happen, with everything that's canceling around the world, right? Halloween camp,
This is it.
Maple, New Jersey, right? So the New York, I'm sorry, New Jersey district bans Halloween activities in the school. The whole district says can have Halloween themed events on the school hours, or dress up, or even do anything related to Halloween, because it's not inclusive, and this is not fair to all the students that are picked on or can't afford a costume or something like that. So what they're saying is from there that if the kids don't dress up, it doesn't stress the parents out to get a costume earlier, right? And no Halloween theme events during school hours means less traffic and craziness. So this is all about inclusion, equity, sense of fairness to all the students and the way that they're presenting it. But even the governor said, stated seriously
Yeah.
now dress up in schools.
I mean, well, I don't know. It's not like back in the days where people used to get creative and make their own costumes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Grab a little sheet, tie it up, get a little makeup. I mean, get a little creative, but I get it. I get it. I get it. Well, I get the ideal of it. So yeah.
Then we go into
What's going on, Tyrone Green? Gatekeeper.
who you already know, Gatekeeper. And then we go into Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow Halloween is displayed on a whole block, right? All
Yeah.
these, and one house in particular went viral as the skeleton had the jersey of Travis Kelce and a wig and a dress just like this girl that's with Travis Kelce. I don't want to say her name because her name is like, I feel like if I say her name, she's gonna get paid.
Right.
Like they're gone viral on social media, and it's gone like almost 250 million. It's crazy. All right.
Okay.
In case people didn't know, this Saturday night is going to be something called a full hunter's moon, right? So it's going to be 65 degrees and it's going to be clear skies. So it's going to be pretty warm day itself. On Saturday, it's going to be about 80 estimated during the day, 65 at night. You're going to look at the moon and you're going to see what a full hunter's moon looks like. This happens like once every, I don't know, 80 something years or something like that. It's quite an, but what the world does not know or acknowledge is that this year alone, we've had about 6 different types of eclipses. But what's so crazy on the present day of living, they don't even keep track of that stuff. When's the last time in history have you ever heard of having 6 eclipses in 1 year? Think about that.
I don't think I ever have.
Exactly. So you gonna tell me Revelation is not happening?
We know that. We know that.
All right.
Let's go down, y'all. Let's go.
Groundbreaking on the People's Theater. All right. This has been something that's been fighting for 15 years. There's a lady named Mino Laura. She pushed for this project and has the backing now from Hamilton creator director Lin-Manuel Miranda, as well as Governor Governor Hochul, pledging $4 million towards this whole project that is just a building that was going to be taken over by big corporate. And this lady fought in courts and fought them off to the point that she got the right governor to back her.
Interesting.
Pandemic, Cuomo would have backed her, but you know how that went. He was all running for like president at that time. So everything was pushed on hold. So this lady actually saved this big ass building and converted it into the People's Theater. All right, located upper Manhattan section, like Inwood section of Broadway, up that way. Um, if you know anyone that's interested to partake in theater, like there's gonna be stuff of dance, arts, liberal arts, all kinds of stuff, acting and all. That's the place where you want to go, and it looks like it's catering to the community.
Right.
So, of course, it will be effective. If anything, there's always a lottery in the beginning where people get in X amount of people free. You know what I'm saying, for membership and all that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you know, we need to share with the world. Um, then we go over to how a customer got stuck in a bank vault all night, and but the steel vault was locked. Homeboy was locked in there for 10 hours straight, and the fire department gave up. They could not saw through it with nothing until at 7 a.m. it popped open.
How was he a worker? How did he get in the vault?
Customer, he got locked in there. So they says that, you know, the timer is like on a 10-hour time or something like that, but that one was particularly from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. But he was in there for 10 hours, which I don't get, because
I don't get how the customer got in the vault unless I can't.
I would have died. Yo, 10 to 12 hours in a boat with no air, because there's only X amount of air that's in there of oxygen. And then
Yeah, God was on his side, but was there money in the vault?
oh, that's just you know, you get a key and you get a key and there's like boxes.
Uh-huh.
There's like deposit boxes and stuff like that.
50 deposit boxes. Got you.
Yeah. And then there's votes where there's cash, but you can't touch it. There's cameras all in there as well. You know what I'm saying? Just look at cash, like, and it's counted for, and you're the last person that's registered to go in there. So you'd be stupid to just touch it.
Okay, so okay. So I get it.
Next we're going into tonight. New York basketball is back. The Knicks and Nets season openers. That's right. Tonight, NYC will be rocking. Ben Simmons and Mikal Bridges both spoke to reporters on behalf of the Nets on saying that they're looking forward to tip off tonight. The game of the city, the Knicks and the Celtics. That's the game that everybody's looking at because of all the stars that will be on the court. And I don't mean playing, but around the court in the New York area, anywhere from Fat Joe to Jay-Z, all the DJs and people from Jersey, Connecticut, all coming out, all the actors, because, you know, New York is just New York. And if you're either going to be at a Knicks game, you're going to be at a Nets game, but everybody's rooting for the Knicks versus the Celtics because that's always a great game.
Shout out to the Knicks, you know what I'm saying, and the Nets, you know what I'm saying. It's glad to see that, you know what I'm saying, the garden is vibrant again and there's expectations. So yeah, you know, shout out to them. May we have a great season. Let's go.
All right. So we're gonna go right into some politics right quick. All right, facts. Never heard of that. Yeah, that's right, Tyrone.
The eclipse.
Yeah. Let's go Bulls. Let's go Bulls.
Shucks.
Bulls, thank you for that. Thank you for that. They just made an announcement. Michael Jordan just set another record. He is the first athlete in history to reach the Forbes 400 list, as he made Forbes 400 richest people in America. But around the world, he's Nike just gave him a $3 billion extension contract or something like that. But he just got a check from Nike for like $263 million, just one check.
Right.
And he's the first athlete turned businessman that actually made this accomplishment, and as well as an African American.
Right.
There's many accomplishments, and Michael Jordan continues to take you know be a pioneer and this. What I'm saying? He continues to exceed expectations. I stayed after Jordan left. Oh, okay.
That's interesting because a lot of people didn't. So that's an interesting point right there. A lot of people didn't stay down. So yeah, that's an interesting point.
Right. Because it was cool coach Pippen, the right, all those guys, they stood behind me with it. But here we go. Going on next, Trump, your boy Trump. So again, making TV back again, Davon. Your boy Trump is back at it. Did they not tell him to keep his mouth shut?
He can't help himself.
Did they not just fine him the other day? Well, they fined him again. They fined a judge, just fined him $10,000 for talking as he was told not to by a judge. And Michael Cohen testified yesterday and today. Right after Michael Cohen testified, he got up and walked out the courtroom. Check out what he did. Reporters were all out there. He stormed out of the courtroom speaking to the media, violating the gag order again.
Poor guy can't help himself.
I get upset but it's funny because let you or I do something like that. We're going to jail, but because this guy's showing his power, and it's sickening at this point.
Wow.
And if people think it's good TV, yeah, but that goes to show the inconsistencies in our legal system. And all right, and then we go over to the House Speaker, which the Republicans finally selected. His name is Mike Johnson. He's elected from Louisiana.
Okay.
Hard right wing.
Mm-hmm.
He's all about anti-abortion, against LGBTQIA issues, but he is really looking into, because Republicans love war, because without war there's no money, right? There's war costs money rather, and they think that if you contribute to that, they'll cause jobs, which it
seems like Democrats like that too. But yeah, let's continue. But
that's as of late, because now we're seeing that it's just crazy the way we're funding these countries when we can't even take care of ourselves. How the hell are you gonna have $1 trillion to serve, to provide for a war when we got so many homeless people and services here, and there's homegrown shootings? That like from people that are coming back like that. Like it's ridiculous.
Yes, sir.
But let's save that for another show.
Go ahead.
Talk about to capitalize on that, because this House Speaker is going to be agreeing with Joe Biden and his administration on funding the wars on Ukraine, additional $1 trillion, as well as Israel. And he's a strong Israel supporter. So he's spoken against Hamas and is looking to fund another $3 billion to $1 trillion to that war, right? And today, NYU students conducted protests, marching down 6th Ave and all through Broadway and all, showing both Israel and Palestinians. The college campus walkouts were amid the Israel-Hamas war. So, everybody went and did their homeroom attendance check-in, and by study hall, everybody was already out there marching. Nobody got arrested because obviously, they were freaking smart enough to be lawyers there that got the permits. Somebody went and got permits for this march to happen, and it happened all down Manhattan. It was peaceful, but it was just different sides, but they were all amicable. Right. I don't know if you remember Sam Bankman-Fried. He was set to testify in court. He's the former crypto billionaire. He's set to testify on his own behalf. Supposedly he robbed people. He was a part of that. What is the initials that Tom Brady and everybody was a part of, that betting thing with crypto and all that.
Right.
Well, this guy made billions off of that, and he lost it all in just one shot because somebody opened up their mouth and said they were being robbed. You know what I'm saying? Um, the next thing we're talking about this neighbor. Neighbor, he's accused of racial. Uh, he appeared in court for by berating his neighbors as nightmare neighbor. He is now homeless because he berated African Americans in Ebbets Field. You know that part over there
Mm-hmm.
in New York.
Right.
Some sick white dude that actually went and caused the fire in the hallway. And before that, they actually got the audio of him before the fire happened. He says all black people should die. So he was in court today, and he denied all those claims. But then when they presented the evidence, he dropped in court because he did not know he was being recorded, audio or visual, saying that he's not a racist. But then when he heard that, he just dropped. So that just goes to that, although Big Brother is watching on many different levels, those are the cases there that I appreciate cameras and audio because right there it shows the mens rea of a human being, you know, shows the mens actus rea and
Right.
how the legal system is on a penal code. You know what I'm saying? They check on your mens rea, which is the mental aspect, and the act. All right. Going on next, Garden State Parkway and the Turnpike are looking to add another toll hike. All right. Are
See
moving.
extortion. Go ahead.
Yeah. They said, wait, New York got away with that. Entering Manhattan, you're gonna pay hours, different days. And we're fighting for all people that come from over here to work over there, not to have to pay us and them three times. We're over here. So, it's like whatever. This the pandemic has caused people to do all this, and they're just looking for ways to get money any way possible.
What's in your wallet? This is like this is a stick up. This is like shit.
And
Like,
the garden
yeah.
have fun, and everybody's high anyway. Right?
I was like, I'm just having visions of paintings of the citizens of New York City upside down by the ankles, being shaken. It's like, give it up. It's like shit. It's like how many toe hikes has that been in the last 3-5 years? It's like shit. Woo.
All
Oh
right,
man.
here we go. Saturday, October 28th, 2023.
Mhm.
Uh, our good friend Maribel Marquez, who's been on the show along with our good friend Miss Sanchez, right?
Yes.
Before you remember our little co-host that was with us and Maribel's son,
Yes. Yes.
little Mason. So you know how little Mason wanted to see what being a radio host was about because he liked watching the show, right?
Right.
So
Right.
you see how God is so beautiful and blessing, those you help. And look at the blessing how it came back. We
Mhm.
have because they were so inspired for us to be attending his school.
Right.
So Trinity's ENT will be attending a school reading event. All right. And it's going to be filled with community activists, artists, and service members, as well as, the political members, right? Uh,
Yes.
and, everyone is invited to join in on reading with the kids from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's going to be at PSMS, meaning Public School Middle School 71, Rose Scala School. So that's at October 28th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at PSMS 71 Rose Scala School, Extremities ENT. Davon and I will be there
Yes,
doing
sir.
kids.
Looking
All
forward
right.
to this. I'm looking forward to that. For
And
real.
Thank you to Maribel Mercado, Amapola Events. She
Yes, sir.
big supporter, and she asked if we would because Mason loves us. Saying he wants to do radio himself. He liked it, checked us out, and we had him co-host with us for a little while there. You saw him, and he left out of there saying that that's what he liked to do.
I'm glad to be the inspiration. Oh, and inspiration. Appreciate it. So yeah, but yeah. I love working with kids and dealing with the kids. So yeah, I'm with that. I'm on board with that. Top guys. Let's go. Get it.
Political leaders, and as well as the media is also going to come out, because this is something that is encouraging and is aspiring and inspiring, right? This is what we always talk about, the education to the kids, how you and I, since we started this show on this network,
Mm,
at every week we always talk about the violence with kids and all this and that and the stuff that should be brought back. And you know instead of talking about it, we're actually a part of it. Haven't you noticed that? We work with Miss Sanchez, Miriam Sanchez. We work, and you guys went over there to the event, and you network in Soundview, right?
right, right.
And the work that we do with the American Cancer Society, you know what I'm saying, and that we're going to be showing shortly later after the picks. Um, you know, Domestic violence. We're gonna have a good friend coming on the show later on that's gonna be that helped us take the picks and all that, and we're
Mm,
gonna talk about all this because we did domestic violence. This is domestic violence month, breast cancer awareness month,
mm.
lupus month. There's a lot of awareness.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Amen, man. I'm digging the involvement. Like these are very worthy causes, very great causes. And by the way, I know we get ready to talk about the event that we did this past weekend, but I just wanted to give a quick shout.
Talk about that after the picks.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to say, you did your thing, man. Y'all did your thing.
Our thing. We did our thing. We did.
Yeah.
You was up there moving around and getting all that documentation. I appreciate you, brother, man, because that was not easy. You saw that we was working out there, 15,000 strong.
Yeah. Sure,
Um,
sure.
we also got to talk about how Airbnb, yo, you know what they're doing now? They're using AI. Look at what Airbnb is doing, using AI to stop illegal house parties. Did you know that Airbnbs have illegal house? I mean, surprise.
Oh man. Okay.
But they're using AI to stop these parties. I
No,
don't.
I get it because it becomes destruction of the property and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it.
All
Yeah.
right. And also, Google is now letting people scrub their personal information from the search. There's something that's incriminating there that you don't want to be there. You can rub it out, but it still will be on the actual website.
So
So it's off of Google, but
there.
whatever platform is on, it's still there.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. And you know, last but not least, with all the news and stuff like that, um, you got converting cooking oil into electricity in Great Neck, New Jersey. I mean, Long Island. But a river flows all the way down to New Jersey. So what's going on is, instead of the sewage stinking and always getting all this crazy nonsense, people are actually using stuff that this oil, right? They're converting the cooking oil into electricity, so the light bill is much cheaper. And the people of Great Neck, Long Island, have been praising the community members and the actual waste site for actually allowing this idea to flourish. The waste site as well as the community are all happy. So what they're doing is, instead of throwing out your cooking oil, you save it, recycle it, give it to the company, the waste site, or if it goes down your sink and all that, they can differentiate by the minerals. And what it is it helps everybody with their hydro. it's like solar, but the wayside works with the community. So instead of spending $400 on the light bill, you're only going to be spending $125. Wow.
That's
And
interesting.
this day and age, that's big.
That's interesting. Yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying? We also have the Jets versus the Giants. That's going to be a big thing there. You know, everybody's been getting beaten up and at these baseball games, these championship games, and these football. On rows. And hack they liquor, and they you know, they're like one person in a. It's like, how you gonna be at Kansas City Chief Stadium with a Pittsburgh Steeler jersey, and you're talking mad smack and not expect alive. And
it's a game. I guess the passion's just be too high for some fans.
All right. So last but not least, we got the weather. Right now it is actually 68 degrees. It's nice and clear skies. Tomorrow all the way to Saturday is going to be clear skies, sunny. So Thursday, tomorrow is going to be 79 degrees. Friday is going to be 79 degrees. Saturday is going to be 82 degrees during the day. And the evening, Thursday, Friday, Saturday is going to be 57, 61, 64. And what is on Sunday, it goes down to 66 with a 40% chance of rain and 40% chance of rain, 64, 50%, 50 degrees at night. Tuesday, partly sunny, 54, 45. Wednesday, 40% rain, 52, 43. Thursday, 55, 39. And then Friday, 55, 41. So what's going to happen is it's going to be warm all the way till Sunday. And then it's going to like 55 to 50 all the way to Friday. And it's going to start getting cold. But then it's going to get warm again, like for 2 weeks in November, which possibly brings snow. And then it's going to really start getting cold, like late November around Thanksgiving, around and all that. That's when you start feeling the 35 to 40 degree weather. So, you know, you're still able to wear a nice sweater out there, a light jacket. Don't let this warm weather fool you. This is what's called Indian summer. Remember, we were spoken about this. But this is cool weather. You know what I'm saying? People are starting to get stomach aches and starting to vomit and all that because, you know, people are getting lax with all the precautions. Wash your hands. Still keep your distance. Stop touching everything. Stop thinking everybody's your friend. You know, stop putting your hands in people's faces and, you know, thinking you're cool. And if you're having sex, protect yourself, you know. Right things. But it's that's what the echo.
Yeah.
So when you the wrap up for the new weather pop and we'll as I pitch it over the week.
We're gonna take a quick little segue video break. I'm gonna have Al throw on one of our nice juicy ones, you know, say for the audience, and then we're gonna get back again to some of this music thing on the X-Tremitiez ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go.
It's sad to think we're not gonna make it. And it's gotten to the point where we just can't think it. For some ungodly reason, just won't let it die. No, guess neither one of us wants to be the first to say goodbye. Oh, I keep wondering what I'm gonna do without you. And I guess you must be wondering the same thing too. Ooh. So we go on together, living a lie. 'Cause neither one of us wanna be the first to say goodbye. Oh, every time I find the nerve, every time I find the nerve to say I'm leaving. Oh, the memories, those old memories, they get in my way. Oh, Lord knows it's only me. Oh, He knows it's only me that I'm deceiving. Ooh. When it comes to saying goodbye, that's a simple word that I just cannot say. There's no possible way this can have a happy ending. I don't see it, baby. No, no, no. So we just go on, go on hurting and pretending, and convincing ourselves to give it just one more try. Because neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Neither one of us wants to be the first to say. Oh, neither one of us wants to be the first to say farewell, my love, goodbye. Oh.
It's your girl Musa, and got a line in that L, sing you up to a B, blessing. Remember when I was frontin', like I was on something? I always had to be right when I really didn't know nothing. I always steady running, always steady coming, running from the truth. What's the use? Really been on my mind, you really been on my mind. I told myself 1,000 times the detriment is only mine. I ain't gon' point one finger when there's 3 pointing back at you. What I am, why you? Said baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door, pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door, pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. When you go, man, you gotta stop fighting resistance. It's not in your concern how the blessings being given. Wake up, wake up, wake up, look at your decisions. Turn on your lights, now do your shadow work. Say baby, don't no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say, baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Well, baby, don't you know, stop listening to so-and-so. Adding on advice to you when that advice ain't factual. Follow your heart, let you determine your being by simply being a creator and invest in your dreams. Let's say less, don't ever try to impress. When you a hoe, impress. You gotta understand your love and happiness resides inside of you. So what you wanna do? You wanna swing around and close the door or walk straight through? Say, baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test. Say, baby, don't you run no more. You gotta stop running circles. You gotta run through that door. Pass that test, pass that test, pass that test.
Now at 11, we're following breaking news. A rap star on the rise killed during a violent home invasion in the Hollywood Hills this morning. The music world is in shock as police search for the shooter. Welcome to CBS 2 News at 11 and streaming on CBS in Los Angeles. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Jasmine Veal in for Suzanne Marquez. Pop Smoke was known by some of the...
Gotta watch your back out here, niggas be strapped out here. Keep on moving and I never trust a soul. If you are my bro, then be my bro, don't switch the code. I'm tryna have that one in the front with 6 souls. That's real goals, gotta stay low and move cautious. Pray to God that he got me through the darkness. Tryna be a lot to see mansions and move Porsches. I'm talking big money, investors and endorsements. When I think about my niggas dying, yeah, I get nauseous. Said I'm done with taking losses. They don't know how much it costs us. Tryna be your bosses. CEO up
now,
in that office.
Breaking news overnight. Grammy-nominated rapper Nipsey Hussle shot and killed outside his home.
These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas they gon' try you. You can get the money, but nobody gotta know. The others they be lurking, they can put you on the floor. These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas they gon' try you. Eyes wide.
And now, a deadly ambush in broad daylight.
He was approached by 2 armed...
Trying to catch me from the blind side. Trying to catch me from beef, I'm treating it like 5 guys. Gotta cook all lies, bitches, prime time. Yeah, hey, flexing up that end zone. Dancing up the field of that intro. Going off that endo, I'm gifted extendo. Don't know what I've been through around here. Since a youngin' bitch, I've been grown out here. Demons, they hunting out here. That's why I gotta keep it tough with me. Fuck niggas try and fuck with me. Yeah, black sheep ain't no luck with me. Bill ain't a thing called bills, put it up. You get the money, but nobody gotta know. The haters, they be lurking, they can put you on the floor. These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas, they gon' try you. You can get the money, but nobody gotta know. The haters, they be lurking, they can put you on the floor. These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas, they gon' try you.
Man, it's a cold world. My man just died, just had a baby girl. Joy turned to sadness, these niggas ain't thorough. Hating they blood, these niggas ain't real. Make me wanna grab the step. Gotta watch your back cause they be creeping. These niggas be hating for no reason. I'ma be the nigga, end up squeezing. No, I'm watching and I breathe.
You can get the money, but nobody gotta know. The haters, they be lurking, they can put you on the floor. These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas, they gon' try you. You can get the money, but nobody gotta know. The haters, they be lurking, they can put you on the floor. These are some of the things that come with getting dough. Nigga gotta lay low, the niggas, they gon' try you.
Thing is, like, if you have too much fucking ice cream, you're not gonna want any more ice cream. If you have too much of me, you're not gonna want too much of me. You gotta have too much of speed.
Economics is the answer. Empowering people economically is how you really, really impact But I don't know if it's about dropping a bag of money in the hood. I think it's
By
about
plan, I just mean it's God's plan. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not like I'm overthinking. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm thinking. It's just happening.
And you're having fun at the same
And we just
time.
doing it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's
Right.
our life.
iAccess Radio. I'm Davon Franklin. We getting ready to get into our music segment of the week, our picks of the week. We're going to start this off with a classic remake, a new remake to a classic. This is a lady by the name of Dee Dee Sharon, and the song is called Make It Last Forever, featuring Cord the vocalist. We're going to get into this record right now on X-Tremitiez ENT show on iAccess Radio. Let's go. Make It Last Forever.
Let's make it last. Let's make it last forever and ever. Don't let our love end. Let's make it last. Make it last forever. Don't let our love end. Don't let our love end. Let me hear you tell me you love me. Let me hear you say you never leave me. Ooh, girl, that would make me feel so right. Let me hear you tell me you want me. Let me hear you say you'll never leave me, baby, until the morning light.
Let me tell you how much I love you. Let me tell you that I really need you, baby, baby, baby. I will make it alright. No one but you, baby, can make me feel the way you make me feel. Oh, baby.
Don't let our love end.
No.
Just make it last forever and ever.
Yeah.
Your touch is wonderful. Your love
is so marvelous.
Joy, that's what I feel when I'm with you. Nothing, no one could compare to what we have. Love, it feels so good, yeah. I'm so glad you're mine. Oh, baby. Make it last forever.
No.
Don't let our love end. No.
Don't let our love end.
Kisses. Love me. Hold me. Squeeze me. Chillin'. Come on. I love you. You know I do, baby. Make it last forever.
No.
Don't let our love be made. Know that I'll make it last forever. Do what I do and leave it.
Make It Last Forever, the remake by Dee Dee Sharon and Cord the vocalist on X-Tremitiez ENT show, iAccess Radio. That's pretty cool. the next record we're gonna get into is we're gonna revisit this next artist right here. This is an artist by the name of Janae Nicole, and the song is called "Loving Me Down" on X-Tremitiez ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
Peace of mind, you wanted half, we left behind. You drove me mad, wasted my time. You talk so slow, but that was all. So long ago. Now I'm far from home, and you left me here. Patience is key, they say. Loving you so easy, but you never had faith. You thought it rained all day. We're making alleyway. I told you you could stay. You chose to run away. If it's not black, it's gray. I cried the pain away. You told me I was weak, so I never told you loving me was gonna be easy. You make it work if you really wanted to please me. But I can't believe you give up on the easy. You're trying to tease me. Loving me down, loving me down. Get out of my way. Taught me better now. I showed you better rounds. You can't find better now. We've been bad since the beginning. Now it's better that it's ending. I know you thought about it. It keeps me up at night. Maybe it's all for the best to be away from you. Told you loving me was hard to say. You make it work if you really wanted to please me. But I can't believe you give up on the easy. You're trying to tease me. Let me down, let me down. Let me down, let me down. Let me down, let me down.
That was "Loving Me Down" by Janae Nicole on X-Tremitiez ENT show on IXS Radio. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was digging that record once again. You know what I'm saying? This next artist is going to be at the Blue Note Jazz Club this weekend, over the weekend between the 27th and 29th. If we could pull that that flyer up, yes. With Mr. Robert Glasby, D Smoke is going to be performing. So we're going to get into the record that he performed over the summertime, with his brother Sir on X-Tremitiez ENT shows called Work Hard, Play Hard. And we're going to get into that play right here. Let's go on X-Tremitiez ENT show. All right, let's ready to go.
My praying mama proud of a little black boy. We headline a club on the sneakers and back doors. Walk through the kitchen, got plenty ink on our passports. And not to mention our queens ain't pushing no rap force. What you think I rap for? I'm building my legacy. Text from my heroes, hate legacy. Chase bread, my pockets got legacy. Foreign land with my brother, that's pedigree. Cause we
work hard, play hard. We work for the days off. Make time to take off. Circle right back for the payoff. Oh, work hard, play hard. We work, now we paid up. Make time to lay up. Ain't worried about what anybody says. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go play. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go play. My
X-Tremitiez just finished that scroll. Baby mama got a new job. The homie Dino moved his people out of doo-wop. And me and Smokey been banging at your boombox. Stay close, take notes, we in the zone. Nigga, 2 words, hard work, what we been on. It ain't no denying it's divine timing. Been applying pressure, now we buying diamonds.
Second home, Hawaiian Islands, ain't no pantomime. We leave in December, go where sun is shining. Can't go through the motions. Feel like the guardians of the Pacific Ocean. I'm mixing potions que son 700% con gas. Tequilas y mentiras, filas de gas. Mira, estamos en otra liga de paz. Estamos enfrente, empezamos detrás. Cause we
work hard, play hard. We work for the days off. Make time to take off. Circle right back for the payoff. Oh, work hard, play hard. We work, now we paid up. Make time to lay up. Ain't worried about what anybody says. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go play. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go play.
Listen, I heard a voice that told me get rid of your inhibitions. At least just momentarily. It's hard to do charity without letting go and your soul get to feeling fictitious. I need to cleanse my palate, break a rule and get balance. Aches and pains until she get naked and woo me in palace. Do something new, open the curtains, the view from the terrace. Looking like magic, hope a spectator catch it and staring. Look in her eyes, nothing to hide, even embarrassed. No windows in the garden. And if you see that snake, you better not disregard it. You wearing so little clothing for it to be autumn. Lil' mama, bring me your summer, I kiss on your blossom. We be working hard.
Work hard, play hard.
Nigga, we work
for the days off. Make time to take off. Circle right back for the payoff. Oh, work hard, play hard. We work, now we paid up. Make time to lay up. Ain't worried about what anybody says. It's okay, it's okay. Let's go play. It's okay.
It's okay.
Let's go play. It's okay. It's okay.
I heard them boys from Englewood. What up, sir?
It's okay.
Fast boy shit.
Let's go play.
Engles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's Work Hard, Play Hard by D Smoke and Sir on X-Tremitiez ENT show. Don't forget to go check them out this weekend at the Blues No Jazz Club with Mr. Robert Gillespie this weekend on the 27th, from the 27th through the 29th. We're about to get into a nice little smooth groove right quick, and then we're going to come back with Mr. Jose Rivera and Miss Tracy Harris on X-Tremitiez ENT show on IXS Radio. Let's go.
We've been at this for a while. We know where it needs to go, so don't try to fight it. No, yeah. Underneath that distant smile, you know that you can't say no. I don't know, it's kinda hard to admit the opposites attract. I don't wanna argue, you're looking too good for that. Let's agree to disagree and skip the conversation. When it comes to LOVE, that should be the motivation, yeah. She has $1 million smile. I hate it when she keep the talking about. Can't live with it, can't live without. I guess I'm just feeling her style, yeah. Girl, you came in my life. You came. Now I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. The day I die. I can't explain it, and I don't know why. Oh, I can't get right unless you're here by my side. Come on, let's hit the dance floor. Girl, we about to work this. Ain't that the reason why we came in for? Why do I deserve this? Why you been difficult? You cute, looking pitiful. I don't even know anymore. I'ma keep my mouth closed. Oh, girl, I'm trying to be careful with my words. I'm trying to be careful, girl. But girl, you're getting on my last nerve. You need some attention, this I know. You need some attention, this I know. You wanna step, you already know. We can roll. Came in my life. I'm gonna love you till the day that I die. Gonna love you, I can't explain it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't get right unless you're here by my side. So, girl, I'm trying to be careful with my words. I'm trying to be careful. But girl, you're getting on my last nerve. Girl, I'm not trying to sound upset. You need some attention, this I know. You wanna step, you already know. We can roll. Came in my life. Girl, you came in my life, and I'm gonna love you. Love you. Explain it. I don't know why I try, but I just can't get it. I'm outside. Girl, I love you. I'm loving you. I'm gonna love you. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. I'm loving you.
You're muted. Welcome back to the X-Tremitiez ENT show on IXS Radio. Go ahead, Jose Rivera.
Welcome back on Internet Radio. Start your midway. Right way.
Jose Rivera.
That's right. Podcast. Start your midweek right way. They both had a week.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And your microphone is breaking up, my guy.
I know. Disgusting.
Okay.
Let me see. If you could just a little bit about did on Friday.
I hear you.
Attachment.
Yes. We had a very wonderful time at the breast cancer awareness event that took place in Co-op City in Bay Park Plaza. Very festive. They had a whole lot of acts, artists, performances. You had a lot of guest speakers that spoke at the event. We did the walk, which was amazing. You know what I'm saying, to see as many people that was out there. It was a very, very huge turnout. You know what I'm saying, to say, you know, lightly. It was very, very very huge turnout. So go ahead, continue. Mr. Rivera was one of the host MCs of the event, did an amazing job. Would you like to tell the people what was your experience as, you know, saying the MC of this wonderful event that took place over this weekend?
Well, thank you, Davon. First and foremost, I'd like to say thank you to the people of the American Cancer Society for the opportunity to be able to be a part of something that is dear to my heart. I've been a part of the American Cancer Society as a volunteer for the past 10 years. And then, I've been in a leadership role within the last 5 years. And within that means throughout the pandemic and gathering people together to raise funds, which hasn't been a great thing to do because a lot of people are suffering from economic times. But we had the opportunity to, raise enough funds to have people have transportation, medications, and be able to be given propaganda in order to know what resources are available throughout the Bronx. So, when we got to that event, I was there at 6 a.m. The tents were being set up. It was pretty cold. I sat in the car and I met with some of the staff there. We began getting everything ready with the stage, the equipment. There was some issues with the sound stuff, but right before the show had to start, everything went rolling. As you know, you was documenting there. You was also part of the event, and we have 15,000 people strong. And shout out to King Photography, who actually was going live with me on my IG live. So we had a split screen. So if anybody watched my IG live on X-Tremitiez, you'll see the view from the stage and then from the crowd at the same time.
Right.
So that was pretty cool. We had like 3 different streams of that. And we also got a lot of documentation and footage that we did ourselves. But before we keep speaking, I also want to give a big shout out to someone who was on the show last week supporting our friend, or 2 weeks ago, supporting our friend Tyrone.
Yes, sir.
Name is Miss Tracy, who would love for her to be brought onto the screen right now because she was also part of us by documenting the show as well. And she actually went and marched and got pictures all over. So I would like to give credit to both Davon and Tracy. Hey, Tracy, how are you?
Hey.
Oh, we can't hear you. Your volume. You got to check your volume. Yeah, we're still not able to hear you. Check your audio. Davon, can you hear?
No. I think the mic's on mute.
Yeah, your mic is probably on mute.
I don't think she has a mic. Oh, she doesn't have I think her mic is set up properly.
Are you on your cell phone or your laptop? Cell phone? So on the bottom, there's something that says mic, cam, chat, and more. You see where it says mic? Yeah, press on the mic. Or raise your volume on your phone. No, it's not still. So try to log out and log back on. Yeah, try to log out and log back on. This usually happens. All right, so while Tracy is getting that together, we're going to ask that Big Al show some documentation that both Davon and Tracy got at the cancer event. So it's a lot of photos, ladies and gentlemen, and we're deeply appreciated because even King Photography, Tracy, Davon, we was there getting a lot of pictures. After the pictures, we'll bring Tracy back on so she can speak about it once she gets her audio stuff working. So now, if you please, without any further ado, we can show some of the great stuff that both Davon and Tracy got.
Doing it now because my time is right. Don't know for sure about an afterlife. No one knows, is it fiction or fact? I never talked to one who left and came back. Happiness is free, so what you gonna do? The best things in life you must pursue. You might get by with a hand-me-out, but the key to longevity is hard work, no doubt. So until my time is over, until it's over, I'm gonna keep marching like a soldier. I can't look back, can't look back.
All right. I love the song. I love the way it was put together, Big Al.
Over your shoulder. Some things can't wait.
Good job. Good job. Great presentation. PowerPoint by Big Al. That was well put together.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. All right. Do we have Tracy now? Do we have Tracy? Can you hear us now?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
absolutely.
I'd like to thank you for the opportunity to talk about the great event you put on. Like, I was amazed. I've done plenty of cancer walks, and this particular one stood out to me, and I've done these years ago, nothing recent. Your energy, your co-host, you guys were off the chain. You did Zumba. You warmed up the crowd. I was taking pictures, and there was a little bit of the crowd. And then I turned around, and I'm like, where do all these thousands of people come from? The performances were impeccable. Like, I thank you for all the amazing work that you do in the community, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I went around the crowd and I saw some interesting outfits. And I just walked the walk, and it was nice because you had the cheering section along the path as we're walking, and then we had ribbons and bracelets, and you had the food, bacon, eggs, bagel, and all that good stuff. That was great. And the people, what I really liked, that the men talked about them having cancer, and that wasn't a big thing years ago, you know. And also, I've seen a lot of young people, which I was so happy to see, because this is a disease that doesn't discriminate.
Right.
It can take out all of us, you know. And I've had an aunt that had breast cancer, and my sister has lymphoma, so it's a lot, you know, and then there are other people. So it's
Tracy,
all a great cause, yes.
Tracy, can you turn your volume down a little in the background?
Okay.
It sounds like a little echo. Just bring your volume down just a little.
Okay, how's that?
A little more.
Is that better? A little more?
Yes. There you go, right there. All right.
Okay.
So you mentioned how you went to different parts and you documented basically you covered everything, especially the walk. Now, while you was doing the walk, I remember you told me you was taking the walk and you was noticing different things, like you said. Speak about that there. Did you feel the sense of togetherness? What was that like for you?
Yes, I did, with all the politicians, the Bronx Borough president. It was amazing. The cutting of the ribbon. I'm like, wow, it was amazing. And everyone was walking, and we stayed on the path, no shortcuts. And it was just great, and everyone cheering. That was really special, because I've done some walks and I've never seen anyone like on the sidelines other than the age walk. It was great.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
And there was someone interesting. It was a woman that had a stroller, and it was her granddaughter that passed away from AIDS. It was like a wooden stroller that she made up with a pink blanket. I think I have a picture of that I took. But the performances, everything was all that and more. And I urge everyone to come out next year, and the money you raise, you know, come out and support us. This was great. A perfect opportunity of togetherness. You had a lot of things for people, like a lot of things where they could carry blow up blow up balloons, and the kids, you had the big chair where people sat, the big blow up chair. I never saw anything like that. And that was fantastic. You guys are wonderful. And I am glad to be a part of your team for future events.
Absolutely. Davon, you have anything to say to Miss Tracy?
No, I agree with everything that she says. You know what I'm saying? The performances was great. The Universal Circus performance.
Yes, yes, yes. They were amazing.
Yes, that was outstanding.
Yes, yes. The acrobats. Whoa. Just blew my mind.
They put that little snippet made me want to. I'm gonna check y'all out when y'all come back. Come back around. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check y'all out for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was pretty good. But
Yeah, it was.
even the freestyle performances, the DJ. We had Grandmaster Melly Mel out
Yeah.
there, of course. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. So showing you what MCing is all about. So it was a wonderful event. You know what I'm saying? We just had
It's all right.
very great time. And what was even more amazing, like she said, was the turnout. All the people that was actually there that actually came and participated.
Absolutely.
That was the biggest thing of the whole day for me. So
That's what made the event. And then y'all raised a lot of money. That was amazing. The just everything. It was amazing. I met some
And
interesting people.
and the thing is that Fever Records alone that day, you heard them raise that day on their goal was 30,000. They
Yeah.
exceeded the 30,000. Now
Yes, yes.
that was only the performance and Sal Abatello on stage. That's not everybody in the crowd. So
Right.
with the crowd itself, if 15,000 people were in the crowd, and there was a lot of people out there, imagine times 15,000, let's say $1 to that 30,000. That's 45,000. Now each person raised at least $5 to at least $100. So you
Yes,
can
yes.
estimate anywhere to 35 to 50,000 for that day, which will go directly to breast cancer awareness, right? Now people say, oh, it doesn't really go to these institutions. I myself have gone to Albert Einstein and seen the research. And you know what? It's pennies to the dollar that actually help because, would you rather try to get $100,000 from one person or get 10 people, get $10,000 from each to get 100,000? There you go. You can meet your goal with a community. And that's what we do. We build a community of togetherness. We don't care about color. We don't care about creed. We don't care about religion. We don't care about none of that stuff. What we care about is the number one thing we all have and share is life, which is beautiful. And we
Yes.
respect it. And we help each other and we educate each other because that's what we should do, right? Right now, we need more education and less violence and more creativity and less isolation, more togetherness, because you know what? We each one teach one to be better people and we live longer lives. That's it, But I just want to say you did a phenomenal job. And
Thank you. Thank you so much.
you actually are a dedicated person. You came on the show last week with Tyrone, supported Tyrone. You documented his interview with us, and then we actually, you said you would come out, and you came out, and you did exactly, and that's what we love is dedicated individuals like yourself. So anything else that we can do to work in the future with other areas as well, not just entertainment, but like other issues,
Yes.
and within communities and stuff, we could always bring that awareness. And you've already proven to us that yes, you can be a colleague of ours when it comes to doing things. So you have my stamp of approval, Davon, as well, because Davon appreciates the love as well.
And may I interject? I just want to tell everyone, go out there, get a mammogram. Men too, give yourself self-examinations. Lay down, check under your breast, see if you feel any lumps. Nobody is immune to this. So give yourself breast exams, men, woman, and go get your mammograms regularly.
Absolutely. And big bro, if you don't mind, if you could just put up those collages that you just did, that beautiful PowerPoint presentation, because it's a mixture of photos that both Tracy, Davon, and myself put together. We sent it in, and we like to say thank you to iAccess Radio for actually doing that breast cancer awareness presentation. That's a beautiful presentation. I'm actually impressed by it.
Yeah.
Yes, it was great.
Also,
It's amazing.
shout out to the cover girls and old girl from Seduction and the late. I can't forget
Betty D from Sensation, right?
Sensations. Yeah.
Sweet Sensation, and then the cover girls. Shout out to
Yes,
Sal
yes,
Abatello.
Yeah.
Sal Abatello is
Yeah.
from Disco Days.
Uh-huh.
Right? He was there with the transition. He helped the transition of hip hop come to the forefront. Right. And then freestyle music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of people don't understand how it doesn't matter where you come from, man. We come from the Bronx where we don't do that nonsense of hate. When it comes to a universal thing like music, we all come together. I mean, look at Sal. He's an Italian dude that hooked up with Puerto Ricans and blacks to do something beautiful. And look, now we're a trillion, not a billion. We're a trillion with a T, $1 trillion industry, $1 trillion industry. Hip hop is a universal language that unifies everyone. And you saw it that day. You saw people, men, women, children. Didn't matter if they were English, Spanish, or even there were people from Europe, Africa, all there.
Yes,
And that's what I love. That's what I love, because we all share the common fight against cancer, breast cancer. And I love the way you're wearing your pink on right now.
Thank you. I purposely put it on.
It goes beautiful with your hair and all. All right. Well, be sure to catch Tracy on with us. Tracy, we also have, if you're not doing anything this Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., Davon and I have an actual reading at a school. Davon and I were invited to go speak to kids and do a reading. And I'll just put the information out there again so everyone can hear, for those that would like to be a part of it. So it's going to be attending a school reading event where there will be community activists, artists, service members, political legends coming around as well, where we're all invited to join in on a reading for kids from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at PSMS 71, the Rose Scala School. So we're going to go there and bring some education to the little people, right?
I'll be there.
And Davon and I will be reading to the little people as well as teenagers. And believe it or not, there are a lot of adults who don't know how to read and write, but somehow have a driver's license. That's a topic we're going to bring up one day on another show, Davon, because I've seen it done a whole lot of, I don't know, it's like, we'll talk about it some other time, but those are the things that we want to prevent. We want to prevent misinformation and educate children on the art of reading and writing, because they've already taken out cursive writing out of school. Kids can't even do a signature. That's crazy. They don't even know how to do a signature. They just do a line. I see them do it on their cell phones. They just do a line. What's a cursive? They don't know, right? When it comes to like health is wealth, like that's the stuff that Davon and I and our friend Jamie Sanders preach to the children. Your health is your wealth, and how to build financial gain. And what we learned recently, and we spoke about 3 shows ago, was that now in certain schools in Brooklyn, Manhattan, and in New Jersey, schools are actually incorporating into junior high school how kids can get into financial savings.
Yes, they are.
Which is what we're pushing, that agenda. That's the agenda we need to push. Yeah. That's the narrative we need to push, because there are too many, and I'm sorry to say this, there are too many foreign countries that have U.S. interests. And when you go downtown, anywhere like Delancey to like 42nd Street, a lot of the people that live in these high-rise buildings that are millionaires, billionaires are not from here. They're from everywhere, and they come here and they take it, and then we complain. No. So what we do is we educate our youth so that they can live down at 42nd Street, down in the, by the World Trade, and feel like, yeah, I could afford this $10,000 rent, because they have the education and have a job to be able to pay that. Right. Not someone else that, is learning how to save at the age of 5. And by the time they hit 21, they already have $1 million. We're not taught that until we get into a job that actually speaks about a 401k or 403b. And we're like, what is that? A union. What is that? Oh, it's something you put away from retirement. Retirement? Oh, that's later on. And like, no, let's teach it to younger kids. And Davon and I are going to be doing that day on the 28th. PSMS 71, the Rose Scholar School. If anyone else is interested, come out. Catch Davon, catch Tracy, and myself out there getting documentation on community work for the X-Tremitiez ENT podcast here on Access Radio. Thank you so much for being a part of
Thank you.
broadcast on this segment. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Big Al, if you could just put on the presentation to take us as a commercial break, and we come back and take some phone calls with Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
and Big Tracy.
All right, I finished.
Doing it now, cause my time is right. Don't know for sure about an afterlife. No one knows, is it fiction or fact? I never talked to one who left and came back. Happiness is free, so what you gonna do? The best things in life you must pursue. You might get by with a hand-me-out, but the key to longevity is hard work, no doubt. So until my time is over, until it's over, I'm gonna keep marching like a soldier. I can't look back, can't look back. Been there, done that, been there, done that. Where you'll never see the future looking over your shoulder. Some things can't wait, I procrastinate. And when I do, I'm in a restless mood. Back and forth in my heart and mind. My soul just won't invest in wasting time. Can't be that one wishing I had done all that I had to do for my dreams to come true. A fantasy, I must confess, it brings me joy, comfort, and happiness. So until my time is over, until it's over, I'm gonna keep marching like a soldier. I can't look back. I've been there and there. No, you'll never find your future looking over your shoulder. There's no guarantee. Eagles won't fly if they don't try. Oh, have faith and confidence in me. 'Cause life may not bring a second chance. So until it's my time, until it's over, I'm gonna keep marching like a soldier. I'm gonna keep marching, y'all. Hey, I can't look back. Oh, you'll never see the future. I'm gonna keep on marching. Yeah. I'm gonna keep marching like a soldier. I can't look back. Oh, you'll never find your future looking over your shoulder.
Davon Franklin,
Jose Rivera,
X-Tremitiez ENT. So yeah, man, we had a great time, and as you saw some pictures there, let's speak about this event that we attended at the Zen Lounge and Grill on Friday.
Oh yeah. Yo, shout out to the people up there at the Zen Lounge in Wappinger Falls, Poughkeepsie area. I was very surprised, uniquely surprised about that event, about that area. You know what I'm saying? Nice little open mic set. Situation, showing the talent that they had available out in the area. You know, so our guys got a chance to perform up there. You know, Steve Cartier burnt it down. You know what I'm saying? He burnt it. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing. But you know what I'm saying? They had a lot of talent out there at that lounge and at that event, and for it to be the first one to turn out, it was pretty cool. So definitely, look at that something that we could possibly go venture off to as well. Some other time later on in the future. So yeah, I like it.
That's only one of the places that we're rocking out with over in Wappinger Falls. Next is going to be Poughkeepsie. Then we got Newburgh and Frisco all on that side. But those are some places that are not really known because they don't like to advertise. But since the social media scene has come on, you look at these things and you're like, damn, that's about 50 miles. But if you're a dedicated artist and you really want to, work on your craft,
it's definitely good for artists that be out in like those type of locales that don't have the access to what we have out in the city areas. You know what I'm saying? Such as the open mic spots that they can actually perform and start and build a base for themselves, build a fan base for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I watched the breast cancer walk on live and loved the turnout and outpour of support, awareness to the masses. My prayers go out to the survivors and families, helping their loved ones stay strong through this struggle. Thank you. Appreciate you, Miss Giovanna Perez, my lady. You know what I'm saying? Love you. So, but yes, no doubt. Those areas where you really don't have that kind of access, you know what I'm saying, to certain type of stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good to see. And we got a chance to see a lot of good talent that was out there available that evening. So, definitely shout out to them. What's up?
Yeah, it's good to see that in the rural, quote unquote, downstate, because people think anything north of Yonkers is upstate. But no, you got Rockland County, you got Westchester County, Rockland County, Orange County, and then you got Suffolk County, and you got Ulster County. Now, anything north of that, starts going like the real sticks. Because there's the sticks up here, but
back in the day, they used to call Yonkers in them upstate. So
right,
yeah.
yeah. So you know how I know is the distance that you can hear Hot 97 105.1. The more north you go. Now, if you go by the Monticello area, that's like the limit to hear Hot 97. Anything north of that becomes Pennsylvania. And it's crazy because Middletown is like literally in the middle of everything. Yeah. Just like there's a Middletown in the Bronx that's in the middle of everything. There's a Middletown, New York. And the Bronx is the only county that's continental, connected to the continental United States, meaning it's not over water. Everywhere else is. You don't need a bridge to get to us. You know what I'm saying? That's why the transport is always crazy. Like here, Middletown, it's the same thing.
Right. Right.
It's a lot of things that happen, and up here it's old Bronx politics, which I found unique. You got a certain way of thinking here that if you grew up in the 80s and then you moved up here and you see the lifestyle, you're like, wow, I feel like I was living back in the 80s. The mindset, right. It's got its affluent areas. What I noticed over here is like 9 different neighborhoods that. It's crazy. 3 of them got golf courses, and it makes up Middletown. It's like very political, you know. And once you get established with these places, and you start having these types of events, this is an advantage to the artists, right? Because they get selected to get picked up and to do their like monthly gigs there, and they get paid. And that's what we do. We link people up to places like that. Steve Cartier got great reception. The owner wants to meet with him. The owner wants to talk to him, and he wants to hear some original stuff.
Yeah.
So, say he's gonna be working with Davon Franklin on doing some original content stuff, and we're gonna be working with some other people, producers and all, and getting that out there. So you be on the lookout for Steve Cartier.
Yeah, he gave him the ooh, gave him that good old shy right there. All the girls just melting, melting in their seats and shit. I was enjoying that. Shout out Steve Cartier. You go ahead,
That's right. That's right. And then we are also, we like to give shout out to everybody that's continuing to support us and reach out to us and inquire on how to go about certain things in the music industry, or just in asking for references. Shout out to my boy Master MC. My brother. I love him. He's always representing us. He's doing his great things. Shout out to all my boys out there that's down with the Masons, the Freemasons, that are doing the good work. That they're actually doing it to help people in the community. I know there's a lot of misunderstandings and misleadings when it comes to certain sets and organizations, but the people that I vouch for, I know that they're great people, and the reason why they get into this type of missionary work is to provide a service to the community, and bringing awareness on all types of causes. Because there's areas that if you don't have Freemasonry, there won't be no street festivals. There will be no lodges or places for people to go, in peace. Because these organizations are like police officers, firemen, judges. You know what I'm saying? They put the communities together, and I just want to say thank you to those who are honorably serving. All right, because like anything else, there's always rotten apples in some set. But also to the teachers, shout out to United Teachers Federation, or the UFT, United Federation of Teachers. They were there at the Cancer Walk. We got to thank our teachers, man. They don't get paid enough for the stuff that they put up with. A lot of them come out of pocket, even though they don't got it. They come out of pocket and get supplies. Shout out to Stop and Shop that was out there. Shout out to Lincoln, Jacoby, Bronx Care, Montefiore. Where else? Beth Israel, St. Barnabas. They were all out there at the Cancer Walk. Shout out to the lady that did the 360. Man, I wish she sent me the video, man. I was rocking out on that 360 there. Everybody that was there, all the performers, like Davon Franklin said, from Fever Records, the Cover Girl, Sweet Sensation, Grandmaster Melly Mel. Shout out to DJ Whiteboy, KYS. Shout out to DJ Boogie. Shout out to DJ Nitro, Danny, Bat Silver, who's our boy. Shout out to Louis Legit, Sal Batello. You know what I mean? Sal Batello is a legend. He's been in the game since disco days before that, and he had a dream to unite everybody, and coming from the Bronx. And what he did was he got with some brothers, and they made this whole thing happen. From disco to hip hop to freestyle to salsa. It's crazy. It's crazy the influence that has on the world. So it's very educational to see what we could do with the power of love, and that's what we have, man. Love. I want to say thank you for coming up from Brooklyn and documenting and being a part of it, right there, taking pictures with Melly Mel, Sal, and hanging out, and then being a part of the whole march and all. You came up with your lady friend. You know what I'm saying? That's most appreciated. We weathered the little cool, but then it got warm once that sun just hit the stage. You notice that at one point it only hit the stage when the first performer came on, which is Sammy Zoe. Now, people don't know this, but Sammy Zoe has terminally ill cancer. All right? He was the first one that came out, and it's not breast cancer, it's metastatic, so it's already spread. But he sings one of the songs that, I loved growing up, Running.
Right.
And then he sang it English and Spanish, which blew everybody's mind. You heard what he say, oh, he's singing it in Spanish. It was like, whoa, how many years he was trying to do that? Yeah. He did a phenomenal job. Betty D, right, from Sweet Sensation. She was all over the place, right?
That was the firebug of energy of the day right there. Jumping off the stage, going in the crowd, getting back on the stage. Yeah, she had the energy for everybody out there, man. Shout out to her for real, for real.
The cover girls who Davon loves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He remembers fondly when we was growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's our boy Danny. Our boy Danny's their manager.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Shout out to Danny. Just got some heartbreaking news. Someone who I loved watching on TV as a kid growing up. He passed away. The originator, original Shaft.
Yeah.
You
I was
know?
I was thinking when you was when y'all was discussing the gentleman that was discussing breast cancer, he came to mind because he had struggles with breast cancer himself. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I don't know if that was the cause of death, but I
No,
remember.
he died. He died at the age of 81. You know, he lived a mostly a full life.
Yes.
You know, Mr. Witherspoon, it will be missed. You know, he always did cameos. You know, and even in the movie Shaft with Samuel Jackson, he did cameos there. I love.
He was still the coolest in the original.
Yeah, man, and you know, many other shows and movies he was involved in, which he will forever be loved. You know, my brother Johnny used to always throw on the TV. He used to be like, Jose, come here, come watch this with me. Come here. And I used to mimic the way, you know, everybody used to speak back then. You know what I'm saying? Java ass turkey and all. And I'm like 4 years old doing this, you know. And my brother's like, "Shut up, mommy's gonna hear you. Shut up."
That time's just moving, man. Can't beat the clock. But rest in peace, Mr. Richard Roundtree, man. That's that's a heartbreaking.
Yeah, man. You know, and I still to this day, whenever I hear the song, I don't care where I'm at. If I'm shopping or whatever, and there's a TV on, or I hear it, or I'm doing a visit at the doctor's office or something, they always put on. I hear that to keep people just entertained. I always stop what I'm doing and I just take a few minutes to watch it, and it takes me back to my childhood. Best times, man. The poorest times, but the best times, because those are the times that got me through it. Just like you know, I shot it out, Melly Mel, the Grandmaster, on the post. You read it, right? I say his music got me through a lot of my hardships, you know, as a kid, you know, and then it went all the way up to a young adult, you know, like that stuff really resonated throughout decades. He was one of those people that's ahead of his time, you know. Even he's so great, even Eminem came at him. All right, come on. The man's like 70, and you coming at the Grandmaster. And I like the track he put back at Eminem. I like it. I actually posted it on one of my posts. I put it as a reel because the stuff he's saying on there, I love it. And if he's relevant at that age, at 70, with a body like that, dude, I want to be him. He is my idol. He still got a 6-pack. He still does 100 pull-ups straight. Probably does 500 push-ups straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's a true god. And shout out to 50 years of hip hop. Because, you know, you saw how he spoke fondly of her. He spoke about her like, you know, that's his baby, his wife, you know?
Right.
And he shouted out, how many artists did he shout out? When he said, if you remember how many names he said? He said, if you think they was what, great or they are hip hop or whatever.
Nah, he went through a decent catalog of relevant artists and relevant songs that, you know, that kind of like became or made hip hop or helped make hip hop become what it is or what it is now. So yeah, it was an excellent performance. Excellent.
That chain though, right?
Yeah. Right.
Everybody kept hitting me on the DMs and stuff. It was like, yo, that chain. Yo, bro, it looks like your neck will fall if it had that chain. Yeah, man, that was real solid gold there. But you know, everybody came out for a great cause, and you know, this is what X-Tremitiez ENT is all about. You know, we're all about helping people and being a part of our causes and linkage. And then when it comes to events, fundraisers, you know, we do what we do. But whenever we have our events, you know what I'm saying, we make things happen. So it's all a hobby until you start getting paid, right?
Show you right.
I'm saying, I'm being realistic because people always like saying, yo, how can I do what I love? We do what we love because we put the work in.
Well, if you love what you do, it's not a job.
There you go. My brother, you hit it. I led you right into that. See, that's why we work. That's why we work. Everywhere we go, people love us and they want to be a part of us. Be sure to tune in next week to the X-Tremitiez ENT podcast on our Access Radio. We're the best radio show on the planet. To start your midweek off in the right way. Coming up next, we got my brother, Joey B. You know, he'd be rocking out Hood to Hood radio. Shout out to him, always doing stuff in different places, especially Salsa con Fuego, making it pop off. Shout out to DJ All-Star, which my boy DAVON told me that, you know, he'd be inviting him out and he's back to working. Shout out to DJ FX, who'll be on Twitch working. Shout out to everybody that continuously shows us love. Shout out to Steve Cartier. Great performance. Shout out to Zen Lounge for Dining Lounge for a great event. And shout out to everybody that came out on Sunday for the cancer walk, man. You know, there's too much war going on in the world right now where things are really getting raw. You know, people are protesting right in our backyard and we're not even paying attention. Let's wake up. Let's start paying attention because this affects us directly. Food is going up. The more that there's war, it's more harder to live. So pay attention, save your money. And if you're going on vacations, make sure you spend money where the dollar is accepted because there are several countries now that do not accept the US dollar. Be mindful, be careful where you go. If I learned something more today than I did yesterday, it wasn't a day wasted of life.
Live, love life. Take care of each other, people.
Love you and thank you again, my brother. Another great one.
Likewise.
Yeah. Today feels like one of those days. Make you wanna say, oh, 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 yeah. Oh. There's no place I'd rather be than cruising through life with you. Don't care where the end may be. No GPS for me and you. So baby, just let your time down and let your hair blow. As long as we're together, it don't matter where we go. Wherever you are is where I wanna be. Wherever you go. Is where I wanna be. No looking in the